Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho! It is a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Okay. We got so much going on. Lots to do today. Holy cow. Do you know how many things I have to be on today? I think like 7 things. Crazy. All right. Well, let's say hi to each and every one of you. We got Tim Stock out there in the audience. Hey, what's going on, Tim? Great to see you, my friend. We got Will Scarlett out there. I'm early. I wanted to get a good seat. Well, thank you. And you have one. Hello. Ellie Yap is in the house. Whoops, a tad early. No, you're never early. You're always on time. Look at the beautiful puppers. Let's see. Oh, yeah, if you didn't get a chance, I dropped a video yesterday and again this morning. Yesterday, Bill Ackman actually retweeted my video and Valiant Renegade's video on his tweet, which is interesting. I guess somebody's doing something illegal. Well, more people are doing things illegal this morning because we have the results of the vote, and I'm going to talk about them in the third story. Just a warning. Rogue Thinker. The plan is this. We'll go back to 7:45 your time starting tomorrow. We just had to bump it a little today because we're going to feed right into the pro show, and I wanted some bonus time at the end of the show so we could talk a little bit. D.L. Fendel is in the house. Excellence indeedy. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, let's see. Alyssa, so it begins indeed. Me and my monkey. Let's go. Shrap 3D. For those hoping for change at Disney, abandon all hope. You enter here. Captain Fandom Nerd, how are you doing, my friend? Hope everything is great and groovy. Evo Ramen, what's up? Let's see who else is out there. We got other people out there. JB Spooky Reviews working on a video. Good for you, my friend. Hope everything's going well. The Cheese Factor. Great to see you, my friend. I guess moving into the new earlier time slot's a boon for me. Speaking of a boon. Sorry that Peltz can't win against Iger's ego machine. We'll probably need to shut down some of BlackRock and Vanguard. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I have a feeling that those institutionals are going to look bad a year from now, if not sooner. If not sooner. We've got Drew Lavers in the house. What is up, my friend? My friend. Did I say hello to Captain Fandom Nerd? I should have. Hello. Eric Brake is in the house. Satisfying short-term victory for long-term failure. Yes. Yes, indeed. Thanks for being here. We got some great people in this chat, and I appreciate each and every one of you, like Lord Thoth, who's wrenching up there in the great Canada. Hope you're doing well. Who else do we have? We have some other folks that rolled in the door. Lots of you chatting this morning. Dave G. Sound. Today in history is not finished yet. It's today. Silly. Good morning. Good morning to you. We got Aaron Ratliff in the house saying, morning, morning. The lovely Rachel Mollier is in the house. Good to see you, dear. We got Dr. Megatron. I love saying that. Megatron. Fat Elvis is hanging out with us this morning. You guys are doing good. We got Tastier back in the 80s. Indeed, my friend. Still love the puppers. Love the puppers. John Gibson, thanks for the comment in the video today. Scott Cook says, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Remember when Disney used to open with a song and a dance and tradition and family? Every day at the theme parks? I do. I was knee-high to a pumpkin when they were doing that. Lord Thander's in the house. That didn't make any sense, but it was fun to say. Olaf's in the house. Good to see him. We got the great D. Bud Martin out there hammering the like button. Hello. The very talented Andy Masterson is here. We got Redhead Redemption. Hello. Who else do we got out there? Last Call with Troy Pacelli in the house. Space Dave 2000. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You're awesome. Jake D. Holy cow, it's a sighting of one of my favorite Texans. Jake D. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We got John Graber in the house, the Space Jockey, the lovely Mary Payne. Good to see you, John Sapola. Hope you're doing well. And Hound Monkey, what's up? Our Hollywood friend O.C. Dobbins, hope you're doing well, my friend, and finding some gigs out there. Is this live? Good morning, Culturinos, and thank you for the Canadian $4 super sticker with a cup of coffee. I'm going to be living on coffee today. I'm not sure I'll be making it to the teapot. Usually I make it to the teapot after breakfast. Not today. Too much Disney. Gamer Plush. What's up? First show of the day. Yes, it's going to be a long one, too. The Bad Cap. What is up, my friend? Jacob Bauman's out there. Great to see you on Rumble. Thank you. Yeah, I have Rumble. If you haven't subscribed, do so. It's a good thing. Jared Markham is out there, of course, and one of the great memers of all time, core member, who memes me inappropriately. And it's fun and funny. I appreciate it. Animation critic out there. Good to see you. Oh, so many more. Bad take, Bojan. Hope you're doing well, Tina. Miss you, kid. Omar Santiago. Well, we're going to get to the votes, folks. In fact, let's go. Critizable. The Rainbow Knight. Once again, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. Dawn of Mutilation. Haha, finally catch one live. Well, thank you. Kath W says hi from the UK. Well, hello. And thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We get all these wonderful folks from international audiences. It's great. Marcus Squintus is here today. John Gibson says hello. Archie Mitchell's out there. Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. All right, folks, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. We think we have 16 or 17 stories. I added a couple at the end they're not in the description because they were just announced or I just caught them. And I've got another couple member chats and a super chat, and we're going to get bonus time, so don't worry, we'll get to that right after we're done with the main material. But let's get to said main material because, well, it's important. We'll start first with this news. Well, we all knew this was coming. Disney Proxy fight nears an end. It did end. This was at 6:40 p.m. yesterday. And Succession Saga will keep the heat on Bob Iger, regardless of shareholder vote tally, which I agree with. In fact, I released a video to that effect, despite the massive amounts of illegal activities that were taking place that were called out by Bill Ackman, the billionaire over there at Pershing. And I even did a video on it. You're going to want to check that out from yesterday. But this thing was being manipulated all along. You're not supposed to do any kind of leaking or reaching out to leak stuff. That's verboten, and somebody broke that rule. But Elon Musk pulled a weird move at like 3:23 a.m. Eastern, I guess. Elon Musk backed Nelson Peltz in a proxy fight after polls closed, which is weird. But I guess he felt like he couldn't influence it either way because, well, the vote was over and he doesn't own any stock, which it surprises me. I thought he was stealthily buying it under a shell company or something. Maybe I was wrong, but, well, we'll see what happens the next time around. I know this, the news nobody wanted to hear. Disney prevails over Trian in board fight. I want to say this is courtesy of one of the great writers over there at Texas Scoreboard. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to announce their name, but yeah, this just got updated 26 minutes ago. It says that Walt Disney has secured enough shareholders to defeat a challenge against its board mounted by Nelson Peltz Fudge Fund Trian Management. People familiar with the matter said Tuesday. They have to be careful with how they say that, right? So enough votes have been cast as of Tuesday evening to safely keep the board of directors in place. Whoopsie, what a bummer. Find that over on Reuters if you want, but Endeavor has elected to go private after months of telling people they wanted to go private, and working with Silver Lake, they have $13 billion in all. Wow. I'm scared. The most tone-deaf article I've seen coming out of the Hollywood Reporter. Yep. Guess what? When jobs are few, there is competition, and you have to be a high-end writer. And the problem is with forced, neo-Marxism mixed into the fray, it's going to be harder than ever to get out there. And people are saying that it's the CW's fault. Well, I don't know. Have you seen some of the CW writing? And maybe it's the writers that used to write for the CW that can't find work. I don't know. Moving on, we've got antitrust investigations in the UK being extended at least into the next 6 months. Why? Because there seems to be a cartel of production over there that basically controls everything that people see in the UK. We'll see how this one turns out. I know this. The Joker 2 gets a hard R rating for strong violence and brief full nudity. Well, maybe it's because it's a bad musical too. I don't know, but we'll see. Can't wait to see this and give it a review. Speaking of a review, Jennifer Lopez is apparently getting a review in the form of ticket sales. Nobody's buying tickets to her show, or at least fewer people than normal. So she's rebranding her tour as a greatest hits show. All right. Might be worth it. Oh, by the way, Lizzo is not quitting music. She clarified yesterday afternoon, saying, "I quit any negative energy attention." Yeah. Probably got talked out of it because, you need money. You got a big machine to keep running. Jon Stewart says Apple actually influenced what he did on his show, or does on his show. Wouldn't let us do anti-AI segment and asked us not to have the FTC chair on. What's the sensitivity? Well, you know what it is. Cinemark CEO Sean Gamble got paid despite the financial trouble of the entity. $8.8 million. I'll take that in a year where I have to go through massive restructuring. Stock market today. Wall Street was mixed before the bell following the worst day in market in weeks. Well, it's not going to look very well. Lots of bad news is coming out in the world of finance. But hey, what do I know? The first quarter of U.S. auto sales grew by steep discounting their vehicles. And EV growth slows further. Growth slows. Tesla took a 9% tumble in sales. That's the most in 4 years, and it's not because competition heated up, as this article suggests. It's because the interest in EVs is gone, evaporated. People are moving to ICE vehicles. Federal reports are going right after Microsoft about shoddy security and insincerity in following up that Chinese hack. Amazon has decided the technology isn't the solution in allowing people to just walk out of its stores and is removing it. And finally, a bear story. A bear escapes enclosure at Northeast India Zoo. Apparently, a tree fell on a fence and the little guy was able to crawl out. Now, the bear has lived in the zoo its entire life and doesn't seem to be a threat to humans, especially if it's a little guy like that one. But, everybody's walking around with tranquilizer guns. On that note, I'm out of time. I'm out of stories, but I'm not quite out of here. Because guess what? In the first time, in a long time, we're going to bonus time. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Okay, bonus time. Chats on the screen. It's just you and I. I got a couple of member chats to get to and a super chat. We're going to talk about the events of the day. It's a big day. Videos aplenty. Live streams from morning to night. That's why I'm here. I'm first up. And then we go over and hang out with WDW Pro. Some of you will split off and check out Midnight's Edge in the morning. Then, it's a march over to Valiant Renegades channel so that we can have conversations over there about the day. This is a big day. We're going to talk about what the financials were coming out of Disney. We're going to talk about the results of the vote, which, again, if you were here, you saw the results are been leaked out, which is a no-no. I mean, there's a lot of no-no happening right now. If Disney doesn't announce something, it's not formal. And if anything leaks out in advance, it's to manipulate things. Obviously, things were already being manipulated and information got out. And again, Bill Ackman tweeted out a huge scathing tweet, which I did a video on yesterday. You can check that out. Bill Ackman actually retweeted that, so do check that out. But for the 300 and something of you here right now, let's get into this. We've got member chat I'm going to read out loud. Best not put this to waste. This day will be crazy. Marathon of many streams. A revolving board investor call. May need extra coffee to last the night. That's from our good friend Olaf. He's a mod everywhere and a good friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I just got it up on the screen. We've got Christian DeLorme's Vinyl Revival. Hey, what's up, buddy? With the best car ever. For 20 more, it says, I need to get used to your new time. Well, we only went 15 minutes early. We are going to go solidly in the earlier time frame going forward, about 15 minutes after we started today, every single weekday. It serves a bigger audience. I want to take care of all of you guys. I appreciate you all being here. So thank you for that. my good friend Christian. And then finally, I did get a super chat I wanted to acknowledge right away from Moo Boy Moo. I love that. $5. Thank you for that. Thanks for all your great videos. No, thank you for watching my great videos. I appreciate it. For those of you who do watch the videos and are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm turning into Valiant now with a whole laundry list of things that I say before we get into what you want to say. But there's so much going on today. Do try to follow. You will be automatically redirected to the Pro Show special event coming up right after this show. When we leave here, I'm going to try to spare you his countdown. So we'll go a few minutes over when the start time is over there. Jonathan Butcher says Disney sucks. Well, a lot of people are holding that opinion, my friend. Let me tell you. And let's see who else is out there. Davinia's in the house. Great to see you. The lovely Penny. Good to see you, dear. Or Bots Commander. Let's just remember, decency is not the order of the day. Well, I'm always decent. Our good friend Channel Surf's in the house. Having problems locking the transporter on. Yeah, well, we'll be back to our regular time tomorrow. Late night with Cap podcast. What's up, JT Gunn? Hope you're doing it. Let's see. Oh, Running with Scissors says I was late. What are the results? Well, the results as leaked by Reuters. In fact, I'll put this up over me. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Bear with me. Hold, please. There it is. So according to Reuters, according to Reuters, Disney prevails over Treon in board fight. That's their headline. Not mine. Not mine. And yeah, there you are. For what it's worth. It's not worth much. I don't know if Disney can consider this a win. A lot of the comments on the video today, if you haven't seen today's video, it's linked and pinned to the chat up top if you're looking for something to watch in between shows. But my thoughts of this is why I made the video. What's next? Well, what's next is Disney having to actually do something and succeed. That's what's next. And for those of you watching on Rumble, thank you for that. For those of you watching on Twitter, thank you for that. Good to see you all. KRNet82 says, got 5 hours of restless sleep. I'm barely awake. So far, let's go. Bonus time. That's right, KRNet82. Yeah. Oh, so many great things happening today. I can't believe the string of videos we're going to have out there. We got Pickles in the house, LDG Pickles. He's freeing the net, folks. You can check out his channel as well. We got Hoove in the house. My buddy Pro, love Pro. Is Pro here? Probably. He's probably hiding in the background. Let's see. Dice is in the house. What's up, Dice Media Group? Good to see you. DMG. Industrious Bear. Rudders. Yeah. Yeah. Whoopsie. Look at that bear. Look at the bear. K. Robert says, Rooters. Elizabeth W. So, an unhappy headline. Yeah, if the leaks are true, which I have no reason to doubt, that's probably where we're sitting. My great friend, Space Dave 2000 says, let's be honest here. Disney of old is gone. Present day Diz is a left-leaning DEI run by the DEM party and institutional trading cults. Let's move on. Well, I tell you what, I think there's going to be one more pass at this, and I said that in the video that I hope you guys get a chance to watch today. Coffee, because I think it's important. I think they think it's important. I think Elon thinks it's important. I have a feeling Elon may pivot after Twitter gets back to, great shape. I think he may pivot to Disney next. Would make a lot of sense. Hey, Ashlyn M is in the house. Good to see you. First time making it, and I agree with you about the Batman. Well, thank you, Ashlyn. I appreciate that. Looks like I made it. That's right. Yeah. 10:45 Eastern. There you go. Yep. So do check that out. Thank you, Dave G Sound, for the update and the time for the show. And that'll be what we do going forward. Maybe when the clocks change, we'll adjust it again here in a few months. But the goal is to get the best possible audience and to take care of you. You guys are what I do and what I do, everything I do for you. Jeremiah Hambry, what's up, my friend? For $5 says, what do you think is the best estimate will happen with Disney? Like I said, Jeremiah, I mean, I think you're going to get a board that's retained and the new members approved. You're not going to get any changes from the other two proxies, so you won't have Nelson Peltz, Jay Rasulo, or any of the Blackwell's people. I don't think any of the lawsuits are going to mean a hill of beans that have been filed because I don't think they even headed anywhere after they were filed. We'll have to see. What's up, Animation Critic? Bonus time. That's right. Wow. No. I mean, unless there's a reason to, no. There's a decent chance that, like I said, if somebody decided to buy up half of the outstanding shares, 50.1%, then there would be a different situation for sure. A tipping bard, how's it going? But to answer that question, really, without some kind of urgent emergency or something, no. Let's see who else is back. Let's see if we get a rant from Mexican Iron Man. Let's see. Are you sure? I think we're guaranteed. Although he sounded very, level-headed yesterday when we were over on the HCast with Mr. H Reviews. So, yeah. Man, what a day. So, Disney investors don't like money. Well, so my anticipation is this, and I know I talk about it in the video I dropped today, but I anticipate that things will fall off. They have to. The current stock price is an artificial one. It was artificially elevated due to the Proxy fight. There was no other reason for the stock to be that high. There's nothing on the horizon that makes Disney look good. I mean, you are all smart people. Is there anything that Disney intends to do in the future that either A, you believe they're actually going to do, or B, does anything to improve their company? Because C, they show no indications of changing how they go about producing films and television. So, D, they're going to continue to lose across the board. Plus, E, they have competition in the form of Universal Comcast right down the street in Florida that's going to clean their clocks in terms of market share when it comes to, their crown jewel of theme parks, which they've neglected for the better part of a decade. Very, very bad indeed. What's up, SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor? Richard Waring, good to see you. Let's see, what else is happening? Maverick Pilgrim, what's up? Whoa, I was watching 5 minutes behind. Well, I'm glad you're up to speed. What's up, Pet Brett? Good to see you. Mavro Mad, good morning indeed. Mac is here. Check out Mac. Fantastic follow on Twitter, folks. If you want to stay up, in front of things, and you want to be up to the moment, especially on things like what we've been covering, data collection, all of that, Mac is a good follow. And the voting percentages will be interesting indeed, my friend. Slender Dad, Disney, ain't nothing gonna change. You're right, buddy. Good to see you, man. KB. Saltzilla hanging out. We got Phoenix Knight. What's up, buddy? Bonus time is good time. Thank you. Let's hope this is the final nail in the coffin. I think, look, regardless of win or lose, as far as this Proxy fight goes, Bob is now in the most desperate position he's ever been in because he now has to perform. He has to do something. And it's got to be good. In fact, he needs to do a lot of somethings in order to, really win over the crowd. You, me, everybody, investors in particular. Could you imagine if CalPERS did what they did? And now I would imagine, I think DL Fendel's right. He said it earlier in the chat before the show got started. I think CalPERS is going to have to shed shares. Especially, take some of that profit that you got in the last 3 months building up to this, right? And Divinia, you're right. Some shareholders don't want change, which means they don't understand what's happening in the world. Hey, Cam, good to see you. I hope you get to hear that or see that when it happens. Views with Hughes. This sucks. Yes, check out Views with Hughes, agenda-free news. What a great guy. What a great channel. Yeah, he's being artificially suppressed, folks. Help him be unsuppressed. Press him. Yeah, check out Views with Hughes. Yeah, my lighty's having an issue. Yeah, I'm looking like I'm partially transported by Star Trek. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I feel like all glistening. I think it's just this screen. I haven't dialed it in today. And again, this is a different time. Lighting in the library is a little bit different in here. So I don't have the sun behind me, which usually helps. What's up, Chris Molina? Yeah, do check out. Yeah, this is the live coverage today, which is, well, you'll be transported after you're magically transported over to WDW Pro. So you can definitely right click on that link, open it in a new window, and set your reminders, folks. You don't want to miss that show. What's up, Super Dave? Disney has lost me. Lost a lot of people. Yeah, lost a lot of people. We got some more supers I got to get to, folks. Zmora 199, what's up? You guys are on fire in the chat. I'm loving today. All right, let's get to some of these supers. We got Black Saber for $2 sending a super sticker with a Shiba dog. I love him. Shaking his body from left to right. Farting hearts is what we used to call that. No, I appreciate it. You guys are great. And I love it when the chat does that. Do you guys know there's little icons on the chat on devices and on your PC where you can just tap the button to get all these little floaty little hearts or whatever. It's really cool. Let's see. Changer of Ways. What's up, my friend? Great to see you. Keep doing what you're doing. Says, I hear got more mirrors, smoke and mirrors than Haunted Mansion. That's very true. Oh, yeah, let me tell you. Pepper's ghost effect is one of my favorite things, and I feel like that's the era we live in right now. We have Pepper's ghost. Here's the illusion we want you to see. Reality is something far different. Indeed. Thank you for that. And once again, my great friend Space Dave 2000 says, can Comcast purchase Paramount without government approval? No, there's this. That one would be immediately attacked on antitrust reasons. I don't even see Warner Brothers being able to do it. I think it's going to be really hard. I think there'll be an outright acquisition by Skydance, perhaps. In fact, I think if Skydance makes a full corporate offer for everything, all kit and caboodle, even like National Amusements, let's say, and just kind of takes Sherry out of the equation, I think that would be something that could happen without much to stop it. And it would give Skydance a legitimate full-on everything as far as a studio goes, media company. So that would be good. Confirmed. Lighting shows culture is a Twilight vampire. Don't tell people that. No, I think a lot of that's just, again, let's see if I can move things about. I usually like to do that. Yeah, no, it's not going to help. I'll have to adjust it later. I haven't done bonus time in a long time, so it's my fault. All right, back to comments. Thank you. Is this live for a Canadian 5? Thank you, Space Dave. And thank you, everybody else, for the supers. I appreciate it. What else we got going on? Well, obviously, there's lots of other things happening in the media world. The Paramount deal, of course, which was just mentioned. We have Endeavor, one of the stories we talked about today, the fourth story I talked about. Endeavor going private again, from public to private. Going public gets you a lot of money from the stock, and it allows you to build up your company, which they did. I mean, think about it. They acquired UFC, then they acquired WWE. They formed TKO, which is wholly owned by them, and all of that. So there is some very big positive. Maverick Pilgrim over on Rumble, thank you, my friend, for $1 says, the time of buying IPs or studios to make money may be coming to a close. I agree with you. Sorry, the chat's over here. It says, time to make something of what you got. People are starting to notice the game. Yeah. I agree. Saltzilla says, can I go public? Sure. You probably get people to buy in, do you? I don't know. Dice says, not true. Vampires don't sparkle. Drew Laver says, don't work too hard today. I don't have a choice, Drew. I don't have a choice. Oh, boy, AFK. All right, well, be safe. Don't. All right. Anyway, what else is happening? Dad, man. Good to see you. But yeah, so with Endeavor going private. Now, mind you, this is an agency. First and foremost, Endeavor was William Morris, right? And now they control talent. They represent talent, and they went back to being private. So that was a big deal. I mean, this is no joke. The company is valued at over $13 billion. But, but I guess TKO Group is going to remain a publicly traded entity. It's an interesting thing. You take that group, you take the main company private again, and then you leave TKO out there, UFC, WWE. Interesting. That's a good deal. Tim Kirk says, if you strike me down, I shall become stronger than you can possibly imagine. Indeed. And that's actually maybe what Peltz is doing. Hard to say, though. Hey, Jose, what's up? Oh, look, it's a Dolphins logo. Oh, so they're going to announce the results. Well, yeah, I actually announced the results. I want to say thank you to the 5 Culture Casino memberships that Space Dave 2000 gifted. Thank you, my friend. I truly appreciate it. Lots of people getting memberships. That's great, including Adam, Davinia Duckworth, Cam, Matt G, and many others. And well, I really appreciate it. You are amazing. Say hi to Space Dave and check out Space Dave's channel. Yeah, you should. It's good. A lot of people making content now. I'm very proud of my friends. You guys are crushing it. I appreciate it. John Gibbs says, at work myself, however, going to show my support as I can. Well, I appreciate that, John. We all do. And like I said, when we get to the, a little bit into the countdown over for Pro, I will automatically redirect you over there. So don't panic. Don't panic. And then I suspect I will be on many, many panels today. I will be moving around a lot. Chad, Cold Bastardo. There, I'm going to be kind with it. Says, I'm late. Did we win? No. Yeah. Fat Elvis is like, William Morris, that's an oldie. Yeah, that's what Endeavor is. Yep. Still looking to work and fighting for unemployment. Keep me in your prayers. You are always in my prayers, Space Dave, and I appreciate your support. Holy cow, we are on a membership drive today. My goodness, we got Captain Fandom Nerd, one of my good buddies, gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships out there. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. We got the chat over here, so if you guys are sending supers that are showing up over there too, love it. Big time. Yeah. Cartel, a little sparkly today. I know how I voted my paltry surge. Yeah, I know how I voted too. Tobias, why are the shareholders brain dead? I don't know. You have to remember the largest chunk of ownership is institutional investment houses. You know, all the funds like Vanguard and State Street and all of the like, BlackRock, so on and so forth. And they because they control so many shares, they have massive amounts of influence, and they're going to vote for the status quo, right? That's all these people want. They want to get the status quo, acquire more and more power, and then use your investment money to put into this new idea of stakeholder capitalism. And there's a great breakdown of that in a few videos over at Midnight's Edge. Andre really did some good job over there, and what ESG and DEI and all those things really mean and what they actually feed. They really do lead to the destruction of everything, society, et cetera, but that's an entirely other conversation. The retail shareholders, to answer that question some more, Tobias, really are focused on the right things. So, for the most part, I mean, most of them. Marcus Squintus, what's up? For $5, says the march for next year begins this afternoon. Yes. And who knows, SEC may just look into things, especially if things change after November. Just saying. All of those are true statements. And I agree with them. Almost 100%. The only thing I would say is if things change in November to, the correct way of going about things, then the SEC will look into Disney with a lot of scrutiny. And probably the DOJ and maybe the FTC. There are a lot of things going on. Hey, Mark, what's up? Good to see you, man. Mark Daly in the house. $5. When's the next election? A year? Can't Disney survive going down this path till then? Ooh, hard to say. I know a lot of people are going to look like they've got egg on their face, like starting real soon, if my predictions hold true. And the proxy was the artificial bump in the stock price. There's going to be a lot of profit taking, I think. It may already have started. I don't know, especially based on the leaks from today. Who knows? But can they survive? Yeah, They have enough holdings to hold them over. But they're not going to have a successful movie this year. I released a video on this morning before I even did this show. That video I think is a very good measure of what I think is going to happen. And I'm going to stand by it because I really do think the company's in trouble. Did they have nothing to offer in the future? Nothing. What film are you looking forward to? Maybe Deadpool. Deadpool's a hard R film. It's got stuff in it the kids aren't going to be allowed to see, so you're limiting your audience. Is it going to make $1 billion? No. Is it extraordinarily expensive? Yes, it had to shut down because of the strikes, so it pushed it back a ways. You have all kinds of other issues. Disney being revealed for being the fraudsters they are as far as production budgets and things like that, and just the sheer volume of money that they lose. It's insane. I want to say thank you to Jillian Ed for 10 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Jillian. You are the best. I truly appreciate you, hon. You are wonderful. Wonderful. We got our good buddy, Jim Watari. Hey, buddy, I hope I get to see you here at one of these meetups. Says, doesn't say anything. Says, gifts 10 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness. Thank you so very much. Change your ways for $2. Says, proxy fight equals 1775's olive branch petition. Yeah. Kinda. Yeah. Man. Can any of you believe this is where we are? This timeline's really messed up. This timeline is really messed up. I never thought Disney would be in this position. Cinnamon Slayer says, 2 shower Iger does not surprise. Indeed. I think I saw Mephisto. Who else rolled through the door? Sorry, guys. Just trying to get so I don't miss anything. Once again, thank you, Base Dave 2000, for the 5 gifted memberships. I want to see if I can find more of those. I think I got... There it is. Jillian N. with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. And, of course, Jim Watari with his 10 Culture Casino gifted memberships. Thank you for that. All right, folks, we are getting close to downtime. We got to head on over to Pro. Not going to run the credits today. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. For those of you who contributed to the show, I really appreciate it. For those of you who subscribe to the channel, just based off this, thank you. And for those of you that are going to stick around for all of the shows today, I, for one, appreciate you. I hope everybody has an incredible Wednesday, despite the negative news you're about to get to hear. Maybe we'll find out what the percentages were, and maybe, just maybe, people will act honorably. I doubt it. All right, everybody. See you over on the Pro Show. Bye!